welcome back to Sanchez VB with head coach Frederick. That would be me. Today we have another episode in the communication series. This time about the communication for the serve receiver. Yeah, before the point, you don't know that you're a serve receiver. You might be the setter, but I'm breaking it down, assuming the ball comes to that guy, comes to you, and what needs to happen before, during the serve, and after the serve, because of course it's different for the player who just passed the ball versus the other one who will likely set it. So let's go. Here is my outline, and we'll just show my tool, homegrown tool as usual. Just quick reminder, we will have the offense on the bottom and the defense on the top. And I realize you guys don't see my mouse. That's okay. All right, so we will first start with the outline, and here it is. I will put a link in the just below the video. There should be a link for that file, and let's go. I'm not gonna just read it. The abstract is essentially that the communication for the serve receiver is not just to call me, my ball. That is not just it. That is only one of the ingredients in the whole scheme. There are something that can be discussed before the game, before the point, like the server's tendencies, and then who takes the middle. Typically the person at the diagonal, but because of various other factors like the wind, the sun, or the server's tendencies, you may decide otherwise. Quick example: if the server can serve the line really hard, maybe can actually serve like almost a cut shot, like extreme angle, then maybe the person on the line will take middle. Anyway, just an example. The communication will help during the offense to how did I word it? Yeah, the partner won't have to think, but he can just execute with some small cues here or there of what happens after the pass. Okay, so I have it broken down as a handful of discussion points, which I called the basics, and then next level. And you may not think it's next level, but there's a number of people who don't do that, or at least not properly. So let's go through it. So they are not in order of the point, they are in order of what's the bare minimum and what's nice to have. Okay, so we can have the scouting report. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. If your partner might know, or if you know but your partner doesn't know who are the players in front of you, and you can discuss tendencies. Well, this guy serves deep middle, this guy serves always cross, this guy serves short. That's good information. Then the next thing is, of course, who gets middle. I already touched base on this. Not necessarily the guy in the cross. And then you might even be willing to slightly shift what's middle to, let's see, so I'm gonna have the defender serve. And let me reduce those approach and trajectories out of the attacker and setter. So I just need an attacker and setter. At this point, we don't know who's gonna receive. But if somebody is can actually um, I don't know, serve the line really hard, well then maybe we can even shrink the court a little bit, so that we protect what is what would be a hard serve. And of course, in this case, this guy will take middle anyway. But you see that the middle doesn't have to be dead on. Okay, the most difficult part of even calling middle is in this case where the serve is maybe closer to one, but slightly more in the direction of the other. Those are, in my book, the hardest to call, because either one could take it, but nobody really wants to take that serve, because you'll get out of your way. And again, closer to this guy, but more toward that guy, so hard serve. So anyway, you need to call that and then make adjustments as needed. If you're playing against this kind of guy, then you'll need to switch. Maybe this guy gives up a little bit more on the to his left, and you see the mouse now. I'm not sure what happened earlier. Or you could have this guy pass, and then we're giving up on the hard line. Anyway, that's something you need to discuss before the point. And then finally, after the ball is served, you need to make a call. And once that call is made, there is no switching mind. I mean, unless you have 3 hours ahead of you, like it's a sky ball. Once you made the call, even if the ball curves, it's too late, because once let's just say I'm this guy and I call it. And then the ball makes a little curve toward the other guy. If I already called it, then that guy is probably on his way to set already, at least out of the way of the passing, and it's too late for me to say you. So once you make that call, even if technically, ultimately it was the wrong call, it's too late to switch. You don't have that kind of time. Important to follow through with your call. Okay, what else do we have? We have the, let's go back here. We have the basics. Now we're done with the basics. We have the next level calls. So the first one I have is calling your set. So that, I mean, until you play with your same partner and then you know each other by heart. And even then, there might be something that seems obvious to you, not to him. Even with someone you play with every day, I think there is value to call, to provide information about your set. Let's see. So if, and especially if the pass is not perfect, so if let's say I'm the passer, serve receiver is here, then let's say the setter is going to come from there. At this point, maybe depending on a few conditions, the wind may be how fast, how low the pass is, how high, and how fast your setter can get to it. You could choose to either get ask for a set, and let me attach my ball to the setter, and I need to increase this maybe. You could ask for a set somewhere there, and in this case you'd probably need that approach somewhere here. Let me extend that approach somewhere there. maybe a slightly lesser angle. Or you could even, if the setter is here, you could ask for a set a little further out and come in from here. So you can say um, push it, or straight up, or middle, or even right side if yeah, that's a good scenario if the oopsie if the pass is somewhere there, maybe that's because the ball came to, let's say, on the left side passer, the ball came to your right and you could not redirect it in front of you. It's a little bit to the right side. In this case, you may end up needing to ask for a set over there. Um, and then you'll say right side, behind you, behind you, behind. So always good to call where you want your set, and not just it will help not just for the location, but your partner will understand how much of a hurry you are in. Are you relaxed because it's everything's perfect? You're just gonna get going as he's touching the ball, or are you late? Is he gonna need to lift that ball a little higher? He will understand that when you say something, there will be, in addition to seeing you hustling, but at some point look at the ball, your voice will convey some of that information. Okay, so the next item I have is opening the court. So if your pass is attackable, why did I name it opening the court? It's really like giving an alternative. How do I rename this? Indicating the open space. That's right. Indicating the open space. Yeah. So if your pass is high enough that he can hit it, then instead of asking for whatever set, then you might tell him to attack and where to place a roll shot. So if, let's see, boom, boom, boom. If, let's say, the pass is somewhere like that, the blocker should probably be there. Defender just walked in. In this case, if really it's that tight, oh, I need to switch, even though you could see it a little bit. So, okay, if the pass is that tight and high enough to be attacked, well, then you can just tell him, hey, cut is would be a good call here. Let's see, this would be good. So if he could do this somewhere there, anywhere there, very hard for the defense to get to. So you could make that call, even though you're the serve receiver. You probably need to gauge what's happening next. Is it going to be a set or a hit? So that is the what I have listed as next level calls. And obviously, I understand that this could lead to some potential confusion if you've never played or have never with someone. He might not expect that you give an open space call. So maybe that's something we need to add before the game and say, hey, if my pass is high and attackable, I will tell you what's open. It's just a brief 1 second note. And what is my last point? My last point is, oh yeah, well, that is after the game. It's a little bit of bitching, but it's not really bitching. It's tuning your game. If I played with some people who want those high sets, and then by default they will set high. and even if I remind them before the game, natural always comes back, and they might set me high. I will remind them to keep it low. I will do a video one day about low sets. And though I just found out this morning, I just realized of another drawback, but I still think the low sets is a big advantage overall. So anyway, requesting a drama, what else did I write in there? Yeah, just the position and height. So should be straightforward. Okay, so I think that is it. We still did more than 15 minutes, even though I only had a handful of bullet points. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, sending me your millions, and don't forget to play beach volleyball as a chess game. See you.